Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. Now, what I love is your own personal reflections on what's going on in South Africa. And I'm just appealing to you guys. I'll put my email address down below. If you have something you want to say and you want to put in a video, just do it. Send it to me. And more likely than not, I'll publish it on my channel. And the word will get out. But right now I have 2 emails that I've received from different people. And they have important messages that I'm going to actually tell you. Okay. This lady, whose name is Ines, and she lives in Europe, and she writes, I love watching your posts. I watch you more than the BBC News, which does not cover South Africa. Scott, I wanted to grow old in South Africa. Now I can't return to the land my soul belongs. But this being said, I am thankful my son and daughter have UK passports and South African passports. My daughter said at university during exams that power went off and it wiped out the tests and she had to do it all over again. I tried to come to the UK to study, but she does not listen. She loves South Africa and does not remember Scotland much. She has a nice life because the ex-wife family are multi-millionaires, so she has been shielded from the misery of the normal life of white South Africans. But Scott, it's been affecting them now. Business is failing. They had the contracts to paint a university campus taken away from them because of BEE. As a result, they had to put borehole in the land and build houses for the family who lost their jobs, who now live in the property. The once beautiful farm land now has had roads put through it and squatter camps, and the government's drug treatment clinic is in the road, and the road is not safe anymore. And the farmhouse across the road, you can hear the farmer's son 5 rounds in the air at night to ward off blacks coming in the property. Apparently he is a policeman. My father-in-law holds Bible studies on the property at night. I hate it at times. It's Afrikaans and English sometimes. I'm English speaking. I told them during church services that is gunfire. They went, you could smell the sulfur in the wind, then more rounds being fired. The area church elder said, people, let's go in the house. They have to destroy the farmland in Cape Town. I have pictures of below. They put in squatter camps. I was there in 1998. I remember another place, people using houses and beautiful green land. Now it's all gone. The lake is gone. It's drained. All because people and greed. But now South Africa will never recover unless they get the ANC out of power. She says, sorry for ranting. Hope your eyes are better now. And then the second one is from a fellow who says, let me take this opportunity to sincerely thank you for your tireless efforts in making known the truth concerning the state of affairs in South Africa. The local media have perfected the art of propaganda, and the result has produced a widespread apathy. No regard for human life, nor for any integrity seems to be mindset that has plagued this country. Your channel is a refreshing light amidst a very dark nation. Again, we thank you. I am a blessed father with 5 young children and an incredible wife. Being white, we have come close to the hatred and animosity of the ANC, which has been so well orchestrated. Living on a plot, we must be permanently in a red zone awareness without much ability to enjoy our surroundings. There is not a single night that goes by without some incident, and as always, there is no media coverage. I have seen the destruction of crime and suffered from the formalization of it, such as BEE, which left me unemployed on 2 occasions. My wife and I live from my salary alone, and much by God's grace. Bronwyn, my wife, has a completed degree and was an outstanding teacher. Things changed when we realized that the schools were no longer safe, and in particular when my eldest daughter, who is 9, at the time was being called the dog by black children whose parents were ardent ANC supporters. Nothing was ever done, and in this country, unless you take the initiative to protect your family, no one else will. We do not outsource our duties as parents to anyone. My wife homeschools all 5 of our children on a shoestring budget. We live simply and minimally, trusting that God will provide for us as we choose to do what is right. As a father, when I look around at what this country can offer them, there is just a pile of ashes with no future for any of them. I have traveled much of Africa doing business in various countries, but never have I seen such a political agenda to kill off white people as I've seen and observed here in South Africa. Our children are young, 11, 9, 6, 3, and 6 months. And we have taught them to be upright and fear God while enjoying every aspect of life. Scott, raising a big family has had its challenges. However, raising a white family is constant warfare. At every point, there is opposition and hatred just for being white. I want to give my children the ability to live as humans, not targets, with the freedom to be who God made them to be, not what the ANC government says they are. We are eager to leave South Africa and just need someone to help us through. We are hardworking and sacrificial, without need for pity or handouts. Could you please direct us and put us in touch with the right people? It would be greatly appreciated. I cannot say that the idea of leaving my home country is an easy one, but looking at my little family seated around our dinner table and knowing that they are hated and targeted for being white is enough to get me to do anything to make a way for them. Now, this is typical of what's happening in South Africa, around South Africa, with white people. It is absolutely shocking. And if you watched the live stream that I had earlier tonight, I'll put a link to it below, you will see what is happening to white families in squatter camps. It is quite appalling, quite disgusting, and the world should be hanging their heads in shame. And the mainstream media, those little F-wits, the fake news, they should just be disappearing off the face of the earth. You know, I am appalled. I am absolutely appalled what's happening to young white South African children as a result of a decision that they made when they were misled in 1992 to hand over the country to the ANC. It's not a rainbow nation. It's a disgrace. It's corrupt. It's vile. It's disgusting. Every word you can think of that is negative is what South Africa is today. That's a reality check. Please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. And I can't say have a good evening after that rant, but our thoughts and our prayers are with you. And as I said, the live stream we had earlier is just below.